Hello, beautiful truth seekers. Welcome in or welcome back to the Third Flame Tarot. My name is Amber. Thanks so much for being here. I am so happy that you are. This reading is going to be for the full moon in Capricorn, happening either this Friday or Saturday, June 21st or 22nd, depending on where you are in the world. Now, if you are in Eastern time, it will hit its peak at 9:08 p.m. If you are in Pacific time, the moon will hit its peak at 6:08 p.m. So, something nice to note though about the full or the new moon is that the peak is an important time. It is like highest point of energy, but it ripples out. So you'll still be able to harness that beautiful new or full moon energy at least 3 days before and 3 days after the full or new moon. So if you missed the peak, don't worry. You can still tap into that beautiful energy. This is going to be a very special full moon because it is one of two full moons in Capricorn that we will get in 2024. The second full moon will be on July 22nd. So 2 months in a row, Capricorn, you will get a full moon. But that's not it. We also got 2 new moons in Capricorn for the year of 2024, and this is very special because it only happens once every decade where a sign will get 2 new and 2 full moons in the same year. So another special thing about this full moon is that the moon will be 1 degree of Capricorn. So 1 degree, and 1 in numerology, is all about your identity, yourself, your ego, not in a bad way. It's just how you perceive yourself. It's your self-identity and how you present in the world. The number 1 is very independent number. So Capricorn, as we know, is a very independent sign as well. It sits in the 10th house on the zodiac wheel, which is all about your career, your status, and how you walk the world around you. Capricorn's planet is Saturn, which is all about discipline, diligence, and structure. So with the number 1 and then Saturn being Capricorn's planet, this is going to be a time to really get stuff done. So it's going to be a time where you will feel motivated to finally finish those projects, wrap up the loose ends, and then with Cancer moving in, with the sun moving into Cancer on the 20th, then you'll be able to, release all those obligations, especially work obligations, and start focusing on your family with the sun in Cancer. So we also have Venus in Cancer right now, and Venus is the planet of love and beauty, fertility. So it's a beautiful combination in Cancer with the sun and Venus sitting in Cancer in opposition to Capricorn. But yes, the energy is definitely get those projects done, meet those deadlines, and then you can relax. Especially with the Saturn going into retrograde on June 29th. That's going to be a sigh of relief for the collective. So, all right. Well, before we get into the reading and pulling cards, I did do a meditation today. And the first thing I saw in meditation was Ajna chakra and Sahasrara chakra, and they had I saw my body absolutely clear, and I could see only my Ajna chakra floating inside my head, and then my Sahasrara chakra floating above my head. And I noticed that the chakras were crystalline. So it was like some kind of salt-like crystal had built up on them. And I had to do some visualization to break up these crystals that had built up on my chakras. So I'm wondering if that, means that we might all be having a little bit of trouble tapping into our intuition and our third eye energy, which is very interesting because the full moon generally heightens the function of those chakras. So I'm wondering if anybody else is feeling this out there too. I know for me, my synchronicities have slowed down. It's kind of quieted a bit in my life, and tapping into my intuition and going into meditation has been a little bit more of a struggle. So this might resonate with you too. But the second thing I saw in my meditation was the classic Venus painting. But it was 3D. So it was like I was standing in a box, in a giant room box. And it was the classic Venus painting with Venus sitting in the shell. And she was just so beautiful and perfect. Everything was 3D and everything was still, nothing was moving. I was just standing there watching her. And then from the left side of the scene, a little bumblebee flew up and started buzzing around the scene. And then it flew behind her and landed on her left shoulder. And when it did that, you know, she's standing still like a statue. And when it did that, she turns her head, looks at the bumblebee, the bee flies off. Then she looks down at her wrist, and I notice she's wearing an Apple Watch. So she's got an Apple Watch on. She looks down at her wrist, and it's like clear on her facial expression, like, okay, time to go, gotta get ready. So she bends over, picks up a suit out of her shell, and it was a tan suit, like a women's business suit. So the jacket with the pencil skirt, and she puts on some very business-like attire, and she closes her shell and walks off the scene. So that was pretty interesting. And then everything goes fuzzy again, and I'm sitting in meditation for a while, and then I start hearing auditory messages. Oh, that's right, my right eardrum started to like pulsate. So it was like my right eardrum started bouncing, and then I heard spirit in the middle. And that's all it said, was spirit in the middle. And then I waited for probably at least another 5 minutes until I also heard centaurs on either side. Let's get into the reading. All right. I hope everybody is doing really good out there. You know, I live in Seattle, Washington, and today the weather was so beautiful here. We've had it really cold lately. It's been really cold, in the 40s even, and that's pretty odd this time of the year. So we had some really beautiful weather up here, and it's supposed to stick around and be good. So I don't know, but today was just a beautiful day. I hope everybody else was feeling that too. I hope everybody else is having a good day. Oh, happy summer solstice, everyone. Yes. I mean, if you live in the northern hemisphere, of course. If you live in the southern hemisphere, happy winter solstice. But up here in the northern hemisphere, it is officially summer today. So I am so happy about that. I am a Leo baby, so summers are my jam. But all right, Spirit, we are here to get an energy reading for the Capricorn full moon, please. What are we supposed to be focusing on at this time? And how is the full moon in Capricorn going to be affecting the collective, please? Full moon in Capricorn, please, Spirit. Two more shuffles. That's one. That's two. All right, Spirit, let's get a base energy read for the full moon in Capricorn, please. All right, 3 base cards for the full moon in Capricorn. First house. Whole picture. That looks a lot like a full moon. And Gemini. All right, the first card we got is the first house, which is Aries. Now that's what I was talking about. That's one energy. Aries sits in the first house. It's all about your ID, your perspective of yourself. It's your ego and how you present in the world. It's your ID. The self. Its planet is Mars. First house, beautiful. Okay, and then the next card we got is the whole picture. And that looks a lot like a full moon. So I was talking about how the full moon in Capricorn is going to be 1 degree. So the moon will be sitting in 1 degree of Capricorn. And we got the first house and a card that looks a lot like a full moon. So there's something to be said about the degree that Capricorn is sitting, or sorry, the degree that the moon is sitting in Capricorn. And then the last card we got is Gemini. Gemini sits in the 3rd house on the zodiac wheel, and it's all about communication and how you interact with others. It's an air element. It's a very social element. And the tarot card for the Geminis are the Lovers. So this to me, I mean, the whole picture, that's everything, right? It's everything put together in one. You're looking at the big picture. So you're standing back and you're really absorbing everything instead of narrowing in on one detail. But yes, we've got communication and the self here with whole picture in the middle. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out with each side moving forward. So let's get started. Hello Libra, welcome into your full moon in Capricorn tarot reading. Let's go. Libra, thank you so much for being here. It's lovely to have you. I love Libras. I really do. I love them so much. They're such amazing people. They're always looking for balance and harmony within their relationships and the world around them. They're always looking for justice for everybody. They can be a bit of a people pleaser though, to the detriment sometimes. But Libra, I love you so much. And I just posted your June reading a few days ago, and it was really beautiful. It was all about, you know, your hard work culminating and coming to a head, fruiting, right? Your hard work and labor is, you're getting a victory around that. And there's going to be a repose, a break that will allow you to focus more on your family and your friends and those you love and care about. But there was also an energy that kind of shook me a bit, I have to say. And we got the Two of Cups in reverse, which was the ending of a relationship. And then we got the Alligator card, which is all about lurking in the shadows. It's an aggressive energy, like waiting to bite. And that kind of shook me. I've got some really ominous feelings from that. Like, be careful with a past person coming back, maybe seeking revenge for something. But yeah, it definitely felt like a warning from Spirit that somebody might try to come back and cause chaos in your life. But anyway, let's see what Spirit has to say for the Libra Collective today. Spirit, can you tell us more about the Libra Collective and how this full moon in Capricorn will be affecting them, please? What should they be focusing on releasing, and how will this full moon be affecting them? Let's get 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. 3 base cards for Libra, please. All right, Spirit. Second house. Cardinal. Eleventh house. Now, Libra, you are a cardinal air sign. And the cardinals are known as the pioneers of the zodiac. So this is definitely Libra energy. You can see all the arrows pointing out from the rows here. It's like there might be a lot of options available to you right now and directions to go. The first house, the first card we got is the second house. That's Taurus. Now, you do share a planet with Taurus, which is Venus. And Venus ended up in my meditation today. So, and Venus in my meditation was like putting on a business suit and going to work. Now, this is money. So this, to me, feels like there might be some opportunities coming in for money for you. You might have some maybe job opportunities coming in that you're going to have to make some decisions about. But the second house is all about stability. It's Taurus. It's possessions, money, income. Yes, this definitely feels like you're branching out and you're maybe looking for new routes to take as far as money goes, like a new career or a new job. You might be looking into this right now. And then we've got the 11th house. That came out in your May reading or your June reading. It was Aquarius. Yeah, no, it was like the new moon and Gemini reading. I think that Aquarius came out in your reading. Aquarius's planet. The 11th house is all about your friendships. It's your hopes and wishes. Now, that came out in your June reading. It was all about friendships. Like you had, one of your center cards here was about friendships and investing more time into them. Like you're getting a break from working, and you're going to be able to spend more time with those that you love, your friendships. All right, let's see which way. Okay, mushroom. All right, Spirit, what else can we tell the Libra collective, please? What else for this Capricorn full moon? So far, Spirit is definitely telling you to focus on your money opportunities, branching out and thinking about better ways to make money. And Spirit is also telling you to focus on this, your friendships. Again with the friendships. All right, Spirit, let's get 2 more shuffles. What should the Libras be focusing on releasing, though? One more shuffle. What should they be focusing on releasing with the Capricorn full moon? Anything else for the Libra collective, please? Anything else for Libra, for the Capricorn full moon, please? Thank you. We got wood ear, listener, restorative, gossip. And then the tree, stable, slow partnership. Wood ear, listen. That has got the feeling of an ear to the ground saying in my head. And I recently had a meditation about an ear on the ground for Virgo's reading, Virgo's June reading. It was all about like, pay attention, listen, something's coming. You know, someone who's got their ear to the ground. And with tree here too, that's earth energy, ear to the ground. Here we go again with this ear to the ground feeling. Yeah, Spirit is telling you that yes, you need to focus on your money and your friendships right now, but keep an ear to the ground, like listen, because something is coming in. Something is coming in. Don't ignore the subtle signs, the subtle things. Like you get maybe one day you get a bunch of phone calls and you don't recognize the number. Stuff like that. Like you pick up the phone and there's nothing there and then somebody just hangs up. That kind of stuff. Like don't ignore those weird things that might be happening. Maybe like you come out to your car and you notice something different about your car, or like it feels like there's a lurking, stalking energy in your experience to me, Libra. Just be careful with that. Let's get a card out of this. Yeah, the tree, that's earth energy. That's ground energy. The tree's roots go down into the ground. And the tree is a slow energy too. So there might be somebody lurking that is like just waiting for the right moment to pounce. Be careful, Libra. Oh. Okay, Spirit. What else can we get? What else do you have, please, for the Libra collective regarding the Capricorn full moon, please? 2 more shuffles. All right. What else do you have for the Libra collective, please? What else for Libra, please? What else for Libra? Thank you. The child, the weaver. Now, I read these cards a few different ways. The child I read as like a fresh perspective, not focused on the past or the future, childlike and sweet. But paired with the weaver here, the weaver is a weaver of destiny, right? But the weaver can also represent a trap. a trap, Libra. Is this something to do with your child? Is somebody trying to trap your child, Libra? Is somebody trying to take your child back? Maybe you are going through a divorce and a previous partner is not happy about the custody situation. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. And it feels like they're lurking in the shadows, waiting for the right time to pounce. Oh, Libra, let me get you one more card. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell me about this situation for Libra and what they should be focusing on right now? What else can you tell us for the Libra collective that this story belongs to, please? Two more shuffles. Last shuffle. All right, what else for the Libra collective that this story belongs to? Eagle. Okay, we got the eagle. I know that the eagle is one of the last cards in this deck. Yeah, number 81. So that's like nearing an end kind of energy. Here we go. Eagle. The eagle represents spiritual messenger, protection, the bigger picture. Whoa. Ugh. Libra, you are very protected during this time. Like your guides and your child's guides are watching over you. If you do have a child, like I'm really feeling that. I'm really feeling like there's a lurking energy that's unhappy with maybe the way that a relationship ended. And they're wanting to come back in and like create upheaval or something. And it says here, messenger, protection, the bigger picture. And we've got the whole picture card here in the base reading. Okay, let's read more. To see the elusive eagle in real life is rare and fleeting. Those who are lucky enough to... Libra, again, look. I didn't even realize the candle had burnt that far. This happened in 3 of your readings. The candle goes out. And in your June reading, my lighter went out when I was trying to light the candles for your reading. This is significant. Somebody's trying, oh my gosh, it feels like somebody's trying to snuff out an energy. I don't like this. I don't like this feeling. I feel like this is very ominous, Libra. If this is your story, it feels ominous, Libra. Okay, to see the elusive eagle in real life is rare and fleeting. Those who are lucky enough to behold this majestic creature know of its unique wonders, just like the hawk. The great eagle is revered as a divine creature, one that is rich in deeply spiritual symbolism. Nothing flies higher in the sky than eagle. Because of this unique vantage point, the eagle brings with it an important perspective, one that can only be achieved from a certain level of enlightenment and understanding. It also brings along an important message, and the other cards around it give context to that message. If you've pulled the eagle card by itself, then this is a sign that you are the spiritual messenger. And you are being encouraged to share the wisdom, skills, and knowledge you possess. Perhaps there is a leadership role you're being asked to step into, or a community that you could serve. Often, and especially in spirituality, we are both the student and the teacher. Where do you embody both roles? Consider also how eagles are sacred across many cultures and sects of belief, often revered as a fierce symbol of divine wisdom and protection. It is possible that the arrival of this card means a shield is around you now. Trust that you are divinely protected. Wow. Eagles often represent the Great Spirit. You would be hard-pressed to find anyone who views crossing paths with an eagle to be a bad omen. On the contrary, there seems to be a universal agreement that seeing an eagle is a great gift, regardless of creed, religion, or dogma. Wow. The arrival of this card means a shield is around you now, Libra. Trust that you are divinely protected. Yeah, it feels like something is coming in. Like, enjoy this time now. It's a pleasurable time. All your hard work is coming to a culmination, but there is this weird, ominous background noise. And with the wood ear here, listener, Spirit wants you to pay attention. Don't ignore those signs, right? All right, Libra, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that the full moon in Capricorn treats you so well, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Namaste. Hello, Scorpio. Welcome into your full moon in Capricorn reading. Let's go. Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio. It's so nice to have you. Thank you for being here. Scorpio, you are next in line on my channel for a full-length reading, and I'm so excited about it. Scorpio is one of my favorite signs in the zodiac, for sure. I think I always say that when I do a Scorpio reading. I love Scorpio. Scorpio is just such a powerhouse of energy. And Scorpio, we've got your planet in retrograde right now. This is like so potent Scorpio energy in the collective. All right, Spirit, we're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Scorpio regarding the Capricorn full moon. What should the Scorpios be focusing on at this time, and how will the full moon be affecting them, please? 2 more shuffles. Last shuffle. Thank you. Okay, 3 base cards for Scorpio, please. Capricorn, full moon reading. Nope, that's got to go on the bottom. All right, Spirit. Three base cards for Scorpio, please. Aries, look, that matches with the first house here. Neptune. Cardinal. Cardinal just came out in Libra's reading right before you. And the first card out is Aries. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. It represents the self, it's the ego. It's passion and drive, fire energy. But in my meditation today, I did hear Spirit in the middle. And we've got Neptune here in the middle of your reading. Now, Neptune is in Pisces right now at 29 degrees. Neptune is the god of the ocean. It's all about your emotional sensitivity. It's about surrendering, spiritual vulnerability, dreaming, psychic abilities, fantasy, art, selflessness. And in its shadow side, it can be delusionment and confusion. And then we got Cardinal here. A Cardinal is a pioneer of the zodiac. If you notice on the card, there's all these little arrows pointing out in multiple different directions. Yeah, that's like you're heading new directions. Okay, let's get some clarification around this. Okay, I'm being called to this deck. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us for the Scorpio collective? Yeah, Aries here. That's independence, independent energy. The number one, the first house. It's also a new beginning, right? It's the start of the zodiac wheel. A fresh start, a new beginning, and learning who you are again, independently. Your independence. It looks like you might be focusing on spirit, or spirit might be encouraging you to focus on your art projects. Because Neptune symbolizes art and fantasy. And with the Cardinal card here, pointing in multiple different directions, it feels to me like Spirit is encouraging you to get yourself out there, Scorpio. To get your art out there, your passions out there. Like, it's time to branch out and be confident. You know, Aries is definitely a confident sign. Okay, one more shuffle. Aries' planet is Mars, which is all about self-assertion, ego, drive, desire, and action, right? So I'm definitely feeling like Spirit wants you to take action on your passions, your art projects. All right, Spirit. What else do we have for the sign of Scorpio, please? What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio, please? What else for Scorpio? Thank you. Yeah. Eight of Swords. That's up in your head. Spirit wants you. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at this. Okay, so we got the Eight of Swords, which is overthinking, up in your head, self-imposed imprisonment. And then right after, we got the Five of Cups, which is sorrow and regret. And the last card is the Six of Pentacles in reverse. So Spirit is definitely telling you that you've been giving your energy to the wrong things, right? Your thought, especially, because the swords are air. It's an air element. It's all about your thought processing. So you've been in regret over your thoughts. And Spirit is telling you that to stop giving energy to this. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse here. Yeah, Spirit is encouraging you to stop giving energy to this regret and focus on your art projects and, you know, getting yourself out there with them. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, let's get one card out of the Pluto deck. We've got to get a card out of the Pluto deck. I did just get a new deck, and there you are, Scorpio. And it's called the Oracle of Pluto. And of course, I'm sure, as you know, Pluto is your planet. So we got to get a card out of this deck for you, Scorpio. All right, Spirit. What else for the sign of Scorpio, please? 2 more shuffles. That's 1. And that's 2. What kind of shadows or things should they release at this time during the Capricorn full moon, please, Spirit? For the Scorpio collective. Goose. We've got the goose. Okay, let's look it up. Goose, number 18. Here we go. Whoa, goose is a warning. If you've ever crossed paths with a goose, you've likely experienced or seen their absolute ferocity at work. A threatened goose will honk loudly, hiss, and even chase somebody down if they've moved too far into the goose's territory. Despite their regal appearance, they are not to be trifled with. To pull this card is to receive a warning. You are in dangerous territory and it's time to check yourself. If we're being honest, this card shouldn't come as much as a surprise. You've likely known the entire time that you're doing something you probably shouldn't. Maybe there is something taboo about the circumstances that made it feel fun, exciting, and new. We all enjoy being naughty from time to time. Scorpio, that's kind of your vibe, isn't it? Like, you're the 8th house. It's all about the taboo, magic, death. Sex. Maybe you've wandered here innocently and now you find yourself in a bad situation. Regardless, you're on the verge of being found out. Heed the warning of this card and take a step back. If there is corrective action you can take, now is the time. If not, do your best to remove yourself from the situation before you or anyone else gets hurt. When things come to a head, if you're still around, it's likely you will be met with unbridled ferocity of a territorial goose. It says here, there's a lot of debate over whether morality is objective or subjective. We think it is okay. What we think is okay or good or fair or right likely varies from what others perceive. Sometimes it can be difficult to know where the line is between your desires, your life, and someone else's. It can be a delicate balancing act. If you've engaged in a scenario in which the issue of right versus wrong feels murky, guilting or shaming yourself will only make the answer more elusive. Instead, think of the adage, treat others how you'd like to be treated. Put yourself in their shoes. How would you feel on the other side? Yeah. It's perhaps that with this 8 of Swords and 5 of Cups, with the 6 of Pentacles energy, you might hold a bit of animosity towards, this regret, where the regret stems from. You might hold a bit of animosity towards this. But Spirit is definitely saying that there really is no right or wrong. It just is what it is, and you need to release this with the 8 of Swords here. It's time to let this go and focus on what really matters to you, which is your creative endeavors here with Neptune. Let this nonsense go and focus on the beautiful, artistic, creative person that you are, Scorpio. All right, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope that the full moon in Capricorn treats you amazingly, and I cannot wait to see you in the next reading. Namaste. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome into your full moon in Capricorn reading. Let's go. All right, Sagittarius, I hope you're doing well out there. I truly, truly do. All right, Spirit, we're here to get an energy read for the sign of Sagittarius, please. How is the full moon in Capricorn going to be affecting the Sagittarius collective? And what should they be focusing in on at this time? What should the Sagittarius collective be focused on releasing? You know, we've been getting a lot of, with the Capricorn full moon energy and the previous readings, we've been getting a lot of feelings around endings, right? Tying up loose ends and working through endings, whether that's an ending of a thought process, an ending of something that's no longer serving you, like a relationship or a job or a place even can hold you back from your own expansion. So we've been getting a lot of that, you know. What should the Sagittarius be focusing on releasing or ending at this time, Spirit? Let's ask. Okay, 2 more shuffles. Last shuffle. All right, Spirit, what can you tell us for the Sagittarius collective? Base cards. Whoa, Ascendant. That came out for Leo's reading. The Sun. That's Leo energy too. And Solar Eclipse. Whoa. Sagittarius. The first card out is Ascendant. Your Ascendant is your rising sign in your natal chart. It's all about the self and how you perceive yourself. It's definitely Aries first house energy, and we've got the Aries first house card right here. And then we have the Sun here. The Sun is, joy, happiness, optimism, love, warmth, growth. The Sun helps the plants grow. It's like what makes you happy. And then we've got solar eclipse here. Solar eclipse happen on the new moon. Let's read about the solar eclipse in here. Okay, the solar eclipse occurs during a new moon. New moons are new beginnings, remember? So this is like a supercharged new beginning. Okay, so yeah, exactly. It is a supercharged beginning requiring release of the old. If this is done willingly, then vibrant opportunities are in store. It is a time to rise to a brand new occasion. The bright side is inception, regeneration, transformation, and growth. Its shadow side is egotism, stagnation, and repressed emotions. But I'm not getting that here because we have the Ascendant card, which is all about you, yourself, your identity. You're learning what's going to make you happy. You're focusing on what's going to make you happy, Sagittarius. You're looking inward instead of outward for your joy. Yes. Yes. You're looking within yourself to find your joy. And this is creating a new supercharged beginning for you. A whole new beginning for you. All right. Okay, let's get a couple cards out of this deck. Yeah, Sagittarius, you're really thinking about what's going to make you happy in life. And you're really truly focusing on it now. This is amazing, beautiful. Sagittarius. Yeah, when you can find that inner peace, that inner joy, and stabilize that, oh my gosh. Life is just going to be so much more enjoyable when you can find your own inner peace and stability within yourself and your ID, your identity. All right. And your identity, your internal self, doesn't have anything to do with what's outside of you. And that's like a really hard thing to learn. There's nothing you can change in your external because you'll always be challenged externally. But if you can change your perspectives and how you view the situations you find yourself in, that's inner peace. That is stable inner peace. It's not dependent on what's going on around you. Not easy to do. Not saying that that's easy to do by any means. But I mean, we've got to have goals, right? All right, Spirit, let's get one more shuffle. What else do we have for the Sagittarius Collective, please? What else for Sagittarius? Can you tell us more? What else for Sagittarius, please? What else for Sagittarius, please? What else? Anything out of this deck for Sagittarius, please, Spirit? Anything out of this deck? There we go. Anything else? Let's see what this is. Whoa! Look, Sagittarius! Full moon. We got full moon. Check in your natal chart where your Capricorn placements are. And if you have any Capricorn placements, this might reveal a lot of information for you. You know, the full moon illuminates the shadows within the night, the deep subconscious. Your Capricorn placements, I feel, are going to have a lot of puzzle pieces for you in understanding yourself better and moving forward. Yes, definitely. Okay. One final card out of Pluto deck. Wow, Sagittarius, your readings always blow my mind. Full moon, wow, and the sun and solar eclipse. Holy crap, that is powerful energy. All right, one more shuffle. Okay, Spirit, let's get one final card for Sagittarius, please. What else do you have to tell them about the Capricorn full moon? I think I have to take that little bit that just fell out. Okay, what else do you have to tell the Sagittarius Collective? The Salamander. This happens where like the cards will get stuck to each other. But we're going to take the Salamander. I asked Spirit, what else does Sagittarius need to be focusing on during this full moon? And we get the Salamander. Number 21. The Salamander. Its meaning is the alchemical process. Whoa. Harnessing your internal flame. Yes, Sagittarius. Look, ascendant, the self, internal flame. First house here. Look at all this new beginning energy. Holy crap. The alchemical process. That's death of the old to make way for the new. Damn, Sagittarius. Okay, in the alchemical thought, the salamander is strongly linked to the element of fire. Sagittarius, that's you. You're a fire element and plays a catalytic role in the process of alchemy. The poisonous bodies of salamanders are sacrificed to complete the Philosopher's Stone, which is the great work of such a practice, symbolizing the perfection of enlightenment. Sagittarius, that is you. You are the 9th house, and you are all about spiritual enlightenment, darling. The arrival of this amphibious friend means that your internal fire is now required for your own alchemical transformation. Sometimes it is important to reflect on what ignites our internal flame. What inspires you, excites you, makes you come alive? With the sun here, you're focusing on what brings you joy. Often feelings of fear, excitement, and anticipation go hand in hand. Move closer to this combination of emotions now in this chapter of your life. It is necessary to push the envelope and challenge yourself by stepping outside of the bubble of comfort. You already know what exists there. Try something new instead. Yes. Sagittarius. This is absolutely beautiful. Keep it up. You are on the right path. Absolutely. Keep focusing on what's going to bring you absolute happiness and fulfillment within yourself and your spiritual journey. Thank you so much for tuning in today, Sagittarius. I'm sending you all the love in the world. I hope the full moon in Capricorn treats you so well, and I cannot wait to see you in the next reading. Namaste. Capricorn, welcome into your full moon in Capricorn reading. I'm excited for this one. I hope you are too. Let's get into it. Capricorn. Oh my goodness. The 2024 has been a really big year for you. It's quite clear. I mean, through astrology and the readings that we've done for you, it's just been a huge year of new beginnings, but crazy endings, right? With all the new moons and full moons in your sign this year. I mean, it only happens once every 10 years that a sign will have two moons, well, 4 moons, 2 new moons, 2 full moons in the same year. That is a very special event, Capricorn. So 2024 has been a big changing point for you. There's been a lot of things happening, a lot of endings in your life and a lot of new beginnings, but it's all happening for a reason. And it's for your own expansion. Sometimes things, when they happen, it seems like horrible, but what we don't see in the moment is how it's actually benefiting us. And if I was to wrap up all the readings I've done for you on my channel thus far for the month of May and June, that would be the main theme. You know, releasing the old, releasing the thought processes that are holding you back, and embracing the new beginnings. Because, you know, things happen for a reason in our life. And it's to redirect us in the way that we need to go. Have faith and trust that Spirit is taking you exactly where you need to go. All right, Capricorn. Spirit, we're here to get an energy read for the sign of Capricorn regarding this full moon in Capricorn energy, please. How is this full moon going to be affecting the Capricorn collective, and what should they be focusing on at this time, please? One last shuffle. Woohoo! All right, full moon in Capricorn for the Capricorn collective, Spirit. All right, 3 base cards, please. The sun. What? That just came out in Sagittarius' reading. This happens so often. Cards from the previous reading will weave into the next sign. It just goes to show how we're all so connected. The 11th house. That came out in Libra's reading. And then air. Yes. So the first card out is Sun. That's joy, happiness, Leo energy, optimism, enthusiasm. It's what makes you happy. It's also a growth energy, fire energy, transmutational energy. The sun helps the plants grow. It encourages life, new life. Yes, it's what makes you happy. And then the next card out is the 11th house. That's Aquarius. So that can represent friends, but also your hopes and desires, your wishes. And then the next card out is air. That's thought processing. It's also very social element. So what I'm getting from this is Spirit wants you to focus on interacting socially, because we've got air in the 11th house here, which is friends and sociability. You're going to get a lot of joy out of this. Spirit wants you to focus on creating new relationships and investing in the ones that you already have. All right, beautiful. Capricorn, where to next? Okay. Yeah, it's a time right now for you to release the old, make way for the new. Get out there, socialize, have fun, focus on what makes you happy, and, you know, think about things, communicate with people. It'll help change your perspective. Don't be shy about opening up with deep thoughts and contemplations, especially with people that you trust. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for Capricorn, please? One last shuffle. Ooh, okay. That card just wanted to fall out. Let's see what it is. Knowledge. Look, and we've got air here. That's exactly what I was talking about. Gaining knowledge by communicating with other people, interacting with other people, having deep conversations. This is going to bring you knowledge and wisdom. Don't be afraid to open up with your deep thoughts, you know? Philosophize. Philosophize? Philosophize. I think that's the word, philosophize. Why does that sound so weird to me right now? But yes, talk about philosophy with people that you trust. Really open up about your feelings and your thoughts and try to get other people's perspectives. Sometimes when you're in the moment, whatever you're going through can seem really intense and overwhelming. But when you get another person's opinion that you trust, an outside perspective that doesn't have any attachment to an outcome or an emotion, that can be really helpful as you're trying to gain new perspectives around how to move forward in your life and figure out what really will make you happy. Okay. Spirit, what else do we have for the Capricorn collective at this time, please? Capricorn. All right, 2 more shuffles. 1 and 2. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the sign of Capricorn regarding the Capricorn full moon, please? Cardinal. Oh, I love this card. Cardinal. Now, Capricorn, you are a cardinal earth sign. But what I was saying, Capricorn, is cardinals are the pioneers of the zodiac. And I feel like Spirit wants you to use this cardinal energy to branch out, to go different directions, to experience new people and interactions, and gain more knowledge and wisdom from these interactions. Let's read the Cardinal card. Here, lizard, gazelle, frog, squirrel, rabbit, camel, snake, elephant, world, whitetail, goat, pigeon, goose, swallow. Here we go, cardinal, number 48. Okay, the cardinal card, meaning angelic presence, love, divinity, empathy, devotion, and passion. The brilliantly red cardinal is most often thought of as a harbinger of divine messages and signals the presence of visitors from heaven. There might be loved ones who visit us from the other side, spirit guides, or even angelic presence. To pull the cardinal in a reading is a sure sign that you are watched over and protected by divine forces and unconditional love. If you have recently lost someone you love, the cardinal signals their presence around you. Outside of their connection to higher realms of consciousness, cardinals are often associated with love, harmony, bliss, and devotion, as these ruby red lovers mate for life. This is a call to get honest with yourself and your heart. Who and what are you devoted to right now? Our hearts burn with passion for many things, and it's important to do what we can to tend to our passions to ensure that they stay alive. If you feel out of touch with your heart and its desires, this is your sign to find a way to open back up. When our hearts open, we can greet everyone and everything with compassion, empathy, and tenderness. How does looking at a situation through the lens of compassion shift your perspective? How does looking at yourself through the lens of compassion change you? Who or what makes you feel alive? Name it out loud and move closer to it. And that's the sun here. Spirit is telling you to become passionate about what brings you joy. Inner joy. The kind of joy that doesn't depend on anyone or anything around them. It's love, divinity, and empathy. Beautiful. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you have a beautiful full moon in Capricorn, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Namaste. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome into your full moon in Capricorn reading. Let's get into it. Aquarius. I hope you're doing beautifully today, darling. I hope you're doing so well out there in the world. Beautiful Aquarius. Now, if you haven't watched any of my previous videos on Aquarius here at the Third Flame Tarot, I've been talking for quite a while now about your sign because you've got Pluto in retrograde in your sign right now. And Pluto is the planet of transformation, death, and rebirth. It's such an amazing and potent energy to tap into right now. And I feel like you get you get to skip the line a little bit since it's in your sign. You have access to this energy. I mean, all the signs do, but it's in your sign, Aquarius. So it's like everybody else is waiting in line to get some of this awesome Pluto energy, but like you've got a special pass and can like skip to the front of the line kind of feeling. That's what I'm getting. But Aquarius, you might be noticing in your life a lot of this energy, transformational death and rebirth energy. Now, it doesn't have to be, like, the deaths don't have to be really big. They can even be just like little deaths, like a change in perspective, or maybe you get a haircut, or, you know, maybe you change jobs, maybe you move, you know? It could be, I mean, those are all forms of death. It can be big death too, like the end of a marriage or a relationship, or an actual death in the family, or somebody that you love. But, you know, you're going to have to tap into your intuition and figure out, you know, where are you using and really harnessing the energy of this Pluto in retrograde? Are you using it to your advantage? Yeah, the death and transformation energy is so necessary within our lives. We've got to learn to release and let go so we can move forward. All right, Spirit, let's get 2 more shuffles, please. We're here to get an energy reading for the sign of Aquarius regarding the full moon in Capricorn. How is this full moon going to be affecting the Aquarius collective, and what should they be focusing in on at this time? That one wants to be out. It's talking to me. Okay, Spirit. Three base cards for Aquarius. Venus. Yes, Venus was in my meditation. Capricorn. Whoa. And 10th house. Capricorn, Capricorn. Double whammy Capricorn energy, Aquarius. Whoa. Okay, the first card out is Venus. Venus is the planet of love, beauty, fertility, friendship, social life, romance, marriage, art, balance, ease, grace, comfort, sensuality, and affection. It is Taurus and Libra's planet, and Venus is sitting in Cancer right now. So that is love around family. And then we've got a double whammy Capricorn energy here. Whoa. Yeah, Capricorn, I mean, it sits in the 10th house. It's all about your karmic path, how you're perceived in the world around you, your career, your status, and where you end up in life. That's all Capricorn energy. And then, you know, the planet of Saturn is about to go retrograde in Pisces. So it's not too far away from you in the sky where this is happening. But yeah, the Saturn retrograde is going to be a time for repose. It's going to be a time for rest, relaxation, and to focus on these, on the love in our life. Whether that's a person, place, or thing, or yourself. Yes, beautiful. All right, let's go here. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the sign of Aquarius, please? What should they be focusing on during this this full moon in Capricorn? How will it be affecting them? And what should they be focusing on releasing? All right, last shuffle. Okay, what else for the Aquarius collective, please, Spirit? What else for Aquarius, please? What else for Aquarius? Woohoo! Wow. The Talisman, Shift, and Divine Feminine. Can you see that? Look at the Rasta colors, too. We've got green, yellow, and red. Hey. Yeah, that's Rasta colors. Are you a Rasta? out there, Aquarius. But anyway, the first color or the first card out is Talisman. That's the key. That's new doors opening. You're going new places, experiencing new things. And then we've got a shift. Now that can be an internal shift or an external shift. So like I was saying, a change in the internal or a change in the external. It could be a shift in perspective, or it could be a shift in your environment. And then we've got, oh, this is the divine masculine, not the divine feminine. I think I said divine feminine, but this is divine masculine. Yeah. The talisman, that's like an omen from God. It's basically, it's a message from your spirit guides and the divine that you are being guided to a new place, a new experience. These doors are opening for you, and there may be a divine masculine in your future here, is what I'm seeing. Like this shift in perspective and focusing on what really makes you happy with the love Venus card here. Yeah, Capricorn and 10th house. The Capricorn full moon is all about tying up the loose ends in your life. I feel like when you tie up these loose ends within your mind and within your experience, new doors are going to be opening, which is going to make a shift in your experience here, opening up a doorway for a divine masculine to come in, perhaps. Or if you are the divine masculine, this shift in perspective is going to raise your vibration. Beautiful. Okay, let's get a card out of this deck. All right, Spirit, what else for the Aquarius collective, please? What else do we have for the Aquarius collective? Yeah, this Capricorn full moon, clearly you're supposed to be tapping into it. Get a ritual in place. You know, use the element of earth. Maybe go out into a garden or nature and just sit with your eyes closed and meditate. And imagine tying up those loose ends within your life, within your thought processing, within your experience. Yeah. Finishing those projects. Because when you finish up things, it allows room for new things to come in. Okay, one more shuffle. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for the Aquarius collective, please? What else for Aquarius? Okay, that just wanted to come right out. The Traveler and flying. You may be going somewhere. Are you going on a trip, Aquarius? Traveler and flying? That feels like an airplane. Are you headed somewhere? Are you going on a trip, a vacation? A work trip? We do have Capricorn here, and that's all about your work and career. Do you have a work trip coming up here? Let's ask about this. Let's get one final card about this. No, not this deck. Not this deck. I'm getting this deck here. All right, Spirit, what else for the Aquarius collective? Can you tell us more about the Traveler and flying here? I want to know more about the Traveler and flying. Yeah, Capricorn in the 10th house here. I mean, that's double whammy career energy. Career and where you end up in life. Public status. Karma. Yes, this could be a work trip. Or maybe you're traveling to go to an interview in a new place. Something like that, Aquarius. All right, one more shuffle. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell us for the Aquarius collective about these cards, please? Can you tell us more about the Traveler and Flying? Ooh. Yeah, the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Wands. Look at all that fire energy. That's active energy. The Queen of Wands is passionate. She gets shit done. And then the 7 of Wands is like letting your guards down. It's like letting go a little bit, relaxing a little bit, and focusing on your passions. Yeah. I don't know, Aquarius. Are you going on a trip? And you might be meeting somebody on this trip. Spirit's saying let loose a little bit if that's the case. Allow yourself to be a bit more passionate. And have some fun. Let loose a little bit. Yeah, for sure. Okay, I want to get one final card out of this deck. Okay, Spirit. What else do we have for the sign of Aquarius, please? Let's get one final card for Aquarius, please. What else? How about one more shuffle? Look at that, wanted to pop out. I gotta take it. Okay, that's what I was talking about. Garden. Get out into nature. Do a meditation in nature. Okay, one more shuffle. So this wanted to like come out of my hands while I was shuffling. And it's the garden. Yeah, I was saying to tap into this earth energy with the full moon in Capricorn and go sit outside on the dirt and meditate. Okay, anything else for Aquarius, please? What else for Aquarius? What else for Aquarius? Anything else? Anything else out of this deck for Aquarius, please? Anything else out of this deck? Anything else? Woohoo! Whoa. 23. 23. Number 23. The mice. When I think about mice, I think about moving around quickly, agile, weaving in and out of holes. They're very quick and fast moving creatures. They can run really fast. They're energetic. And we do have, look at this Wands energy here, especially with the Queen of Wands. Yeah. Yep, you're going to be moving around. You're going to be moving around. You're heading places. You're going traveling. And Spirit says, while you're doing this traveling, be sure to stay grounded and do some meditation, maybe in a garden, or go somewhere nice in a park and walk around outside. And new doors are opening for you, Aquarius. New doors are opening. There's a shift that's happening, and be prepared to maybe meet somebody new. All right, Aquarius, thank you so much for tuning in today. I hope you have a beautiful full moon in Capricorn, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Namaste. Hello, Pisces. Welcome into your full moon in Capricorn reading. Let's get into it. Pisces. Hello, beautiful Pisces. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so happy that you're here. Pisces, your May reading was, wow, a lot. It was a lot. It was clear that Spirit wanted you to focus on honing your psychic abilities because you've got a keen sense of intuition. And it's pretty hard for people to get things past you. You've got a BS radar. And you're able to pick out, look, I just split the deck. There's the moon with Neptune, your planet. How about that? The moon is all about intuition, right? And that's what I was just talking about, Pisces. You have a very keen intuition. And Spirit was encouraging you to hone this. To not let the world around you get to you so much, you know, because Pisces, you can be a bit of a sponge to negative energy. Sometimes you absorb this negative energy instead of reflect it, and then, you know, it can culminate within you and then be expressed without you with maybe impatience or anger. So Spirit wants you to learn how to protect yourself, guard yourself, and hone your intuition because you've got a gift. Definitely have a gift. Just an innate gift. You're just like born with it. That's Pisces. That is Pisces. The 12th house. All about spirituality and divination, psychic abilities, intuition. Yep. All right. Spirit, we're here to get a reading for the sign of Pisces, please. We're here to get an energy update for Pisces regarding this full moon in Capricorn. What should the Pisces be focusing in on at this time? And how will the full moon in Capricorn be affecting them, please? All right. Okay, Spirit, 3 base cards for the sign of Pisces. Air, new moon, interesting. New moon, that came out for Leo. And then the air card, that came out for, oh gosh, was it Scorpio? I think it was. And then, ooh, Capricorn, that came out in Aquarius's reading just before yours. And I was talking about in Capricorn's reading, because Capricorn got cards from Sagittarius. It's like the cards bleed into the next sign. I've been noticing during my all signs readings that often I'll get a card from the reading before that comes into the next sign's reading. It's like the wheel molds into itself. The astrology wheel kind of molds into itself, and each signs that are surrounding you, you share qualities with or experiences with. Especially if you're like a cusper. But anyway, Pisces, the first card out is air. That's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And air is all about your thought processes. It's a very social element as well. But to me, the air card is about mental clarity. It's a very analytical energy. It's planet Mercury, air element, the winged god, skill. It's all about skill and dexterity, versatility, and analyzing. And then we've got the new moon here, which is all about a new beginning. It's setting intentions. And then we've got Capricorn, which is the 10th house. And the 10th house is all about your career, your stability, where you end up in life, your karmic path, and your public status. So putting you these all together, this definitely feels like Spirit is encouraging you to think about a new beginning within a career, perhaps, or how you interact with the world around you as well, because the air energy is here, and that's socializing. Let's get some more cards. Let's get some cards out of this deck. All right, Spirit, what else can you tell us for the sign of Pisces, please? We've got air, the new moon, and Capricorn for the Pisces reading regarding the Capricorn full moon. Capricorn, I think that came out, this card came out in your May reading, Pisces. Perhaps you're dealing with a Capricorn, or you're close to a Capricorn, and there's going to be like a new communication. You know, air is about communication. So this could be that you are expressing things to a Capricorn, new things that you haven't really expressed before. Perhaps you're opening up to a Capricorn here. All right, Spirit, let's get some more cards for Pisces, please. 2 more shuffles. 1. That's 2. All right, Spirit. Ooh, the single left behind card. Gotta take it. Okay, Spirit, what else can you tell us for the Pisces collective about these cards that have come out for them? What else for the Pisces collective, please? What else can you tell us about the air card? Okay. Whoa, look, the High Priestess. This came out in your May reading. She is the most intuitive energy in the deck, in the tarot. That is Pisces energy. I just felt something on my shoulder. It felt like a wispy. Pisces energy, High Priestess, your intuition. And then we've got the 7 of Wands. That came out in Aquarius's reading right before you. So we got 2 cards from 2 different decks that you share with Aquarius. That is very interesting. Look at all the cards on my deck, on my table here. The odds that you would get matching cards with the sign before you is very interesting. Let's see what the mystery card is. And it was in the same position. Both of these were in the... That's crazy. So the 7 of Wands came out in Aquarius's reading also in the reverse, which is letting your guard down. It's like not being defensive. Okay, and then we've got, whoa, the Ace of Cups. That is new beginning energy. That's a fresh start in love, Pisces. Okay, so in your May reading, I did get that there was some challenges within a relationship, like somebody was keeping a secret or like hiding something from you and you found out about it. And there was some disputes and you weren't very happy. And to me here, it looks like there was a conversation that occurred and you expressed some things and they were received and worked through. And then we've got the High Priestess again, which is you, and a new beginning in love, and your defenses are down. So whatever happened with that person that maybe you had a disagreement with, well, there's definitely a feeling of forgiveness here and the defenses are back down. So, all right, let's get a card from the Pluto deck. Either that, or like, it's like, it feels to me like maybe you made up with this person. But it could also be that you expressed yourself and then left this person, and now you're getting a new beginning and you're opening yourself up to new experiences. With the Ace of Cups here. And the Ace of Cups is a 1 energy. So it's like fulfillment, ultimate fulfillment, spiritual, emotional fulfillment within yourself, you know. It's new love though too. It's new love and fresh starts. All right, Spirit, one more shuffle. Okay. What else for the Pisces collective regarding this Capricorn full moon, please? What else do we have for Pisces? The Crow. Pisces. The Crow. All right, let's read about the crow. The crow is one of my favorite animal totems. Okay, crow, number 45. Here we go. The crow. Psychic abilities. Oh my gosh. I see, this is a new deck for me. And I don't know all these cards yet. And so there's so many that I haven't even read in here before. And the crow symbolizes psychic abilities. And we've got High Priestess here. Dang. And that was all over your May reading. It was like we got the Psychic card and we got the High Priestess card. So we're getting that same energy repeating here, Pisces, again. All right. Yes, I'm getting a feeling of forgiveness too with the Ace of Cups here. I just heard forgiveness. So this could be forgiveness with somebody that you're still with, or it could be forgiveness for past something that you got out of. But whatever it is, there's a new beginning here, a new emotional fulfillment, forgiveness. The guards have come down. There's been a communication. High Priestess is here. And we've got psychic abilities with the crow. Wow. The crow is perhaps one of the most famous symbols of witchcraft and the occult. It is certainly an incredibly popular one. It is linked most often to psychic abilities, spiritual messages, and even death. As crows are gregarious creatures, it's common to see them in huge flocks. They can be quite noisy, making it nearly impossible to miss when they've crossed your path. When the crow card is present, it's time to pay attention to your psychic senses, messages, and to greet the doorway of death. Whoa. Often when we speak of death through the metaphysical lens, we are speaking of a metaphorical death, not a corporeal death. There is an ending that is presenting itself to you now, whether you like it or not. It may feel painful and even downright scary to walk through this threshold and embrace this death, but we must prune away the dead leaves to allow energy to flow to the new growth. It is often through these deaths that spiritual awakenings and their accompanying psychic gifts emerge. It is here, in the void, that endless potential for creation is formed. Plants first grow under the dirt in the dark, fertile soil before they can break the surface to reach the sunlight. Yes. The forgiveness energy I'm getting off of this is a death energy. It like puts to rest the defensiveness, right? Amazing. It also says it's possible that plant allies may be a helpful resource to you at this stage in your life. It's no secret that a vast array of plants is used medicinally across many, many cultures. One of the most diverse groups of medicinal uses is found in the decomposers, like mushrooms. They are more essential to life here on Earth than most people realize. And they too require darkness to thrive, offering life its sustainability through the process of death. Yes. This is awakening your psychic abilities, this death that you've gone through, the new moon here with a new beginning. This is all new beginning in love, new beginning in passion. It doesn't necessarily have to be with a person, but some kind of shift has occurred within you. A perspective has shifted. You've thought about this a lot. And it's helping you hone your psychic abilities here. Yeah, you're releasing tension here with the Seven of Wands in reverse. And this is to your benefit, absolutely. So whether it's the end of a relationship that's like you're getting over here, or you're still in a relationship and there's an air of forgiveness involved. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for tuning in today. It's been an absolute pleasure to read for you. I hope that the full moon in Capricorn treats you so well, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next reading. Namaste.